Hey, it's another day. Welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with a U and not an E. So, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So, this recipe today is in honor of Valentine's Day. Last year we did the little heart-shaped cheesecake. It was a pineapple with cherry cheesecake. It was delicious. But this year we're doing the red velvet swirl cheesecake bars. Okay? And I mean to tell you, when those kitchen angels got through with that, they let me taste it, baby. I said, this going to the hook'em section in the book. Anyway, it is so good. It melts in your mouth. And I mean, you will want more and more, but you have to not overdo it. Save some for later. Okay? Now, okay, we're still reading on the phone thing here with the recipes, so still can't get to the printer yet. But you know what the old timers used to say when I was a kid? Troubles don't last always, okay? So, hey, sooner or later it's going to get right. But in the meantime, we're going to enjoy what we got. How about that? Okay, girls got to do what girls got to do. All right. So, anyway, this is episode 52. Hi, we still rolling along. And we're in the second year because we started last year in January. So, we're in 2024, and tomorrow will be Valentine's Day. I don't know about you. No, I don't have a Valentine, but that's okay. God can be my Valentine, and I can still enjoy life. How about that? He loves me enough that I can still enjoy life. So, if you're by yourself, don't be alone. Make your own plans and treat yourself. Love yourself, okay? Anywho, time's of the essence around here. We don't have all day. Let's get rolling along. So, what Grandma Hershey did do, she gonna do her research. So what we gonna do is we gonna tell you the difference between Grandma Hershey's cheesecake bars and the regular cheesecake bars. Okay, get ready, knock your socks off. Okay, so the calories in your regular cheesecake squares for the red velvet we talking is 401 per serving. Now that's 16 squares, okay? So it's 401. And guess what Grandma Hershey's is? 277.3. Almost half. Grandma Hershey don't play. Okay. Then the saturated fat in the average is 12 grams. Guess what Grandma Hershey's is? 8.2 grams. Not too shabby for a cheesecake. And then the cholesterol. Now they got me on this one. I don't know what they did different than me, but their cholesterol was 69 milligrams and mine is 86.3 milligrams. I don't know what they did to get me on that one. But anywho, it's still okay. It's not real high, but I like it lower. So anyway, it won't kill you as long as you don't overdo it. Now, then the sodium in the regular is 548 milligrams. Guess what Grandma Hershey's is? 262.8 milligrams. That's almost half. Okay. The carbs in the regular is 32. Grandma Hershey's is 26.5. Now, what Grandma Hershey would like to do, and because if I could have used that erythritol, we could have cut that in half. Okay. However, I don't know what to do about that. They still selling it. So you use your own judgment, okay? Grandma Hershey not telling you to use erythritol. And if you want to use one of your other sweeteners that you normally use, you can do that too. But at least put half of the sugar in there, okay? Because that straight 100% of all sweetener is not good for your digestive system, period, okay? The fiber in the average is 0.5 grams. Grandma Hershey's is 0.9 grams. A little bit more fiber. The sugar in theirs is 27 grams, and Grandma Hershey's is 20.1 grams. So both of them are fairly high in sugar, but it's still for a cheesecake, it is doable. Okay, as long as you don't overdo it. I can't emphasize that enough. All right, we are our own worst enemies, and we don't want to make ourselves sick. Okay, now the protein in theirs, they got me 6.9 grams, and Grandma Hershey's is 6.3 grams. So those are the healthy highlights for this recipe. So it's still, you can still work with that. It's a very good, very, very, very good. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so anyway, let's get started and put this together. Slide y'all up a little bit. Sorry about the shaking and the rocking and the rolling. My daddy used to say, "Pay for what do you say? Pay for pay for your ride and pay for your ride and get your rocking free." Something other he used to say. My daddy had so many funny sayings. We go over a bump, a lump, or whatever. He always had something to say. Okay, let's get to making this recipe. So I'm gonna kind of read you the directions real quick, and then you can, and then the recipe is in the description section, and it's for a whole recipe. So if you notice, we got a half a pan. So this is, I'm making half because I wanted to make half and half, which is what the angels did last, the kitchen angels did last night, and I'm doing the other half today. But the whole ingredients is going to be one bag of the goldfish crackers, the s'mores, and it's going to be 1 tablespoon of sugar and 3 tablespoons of softened margarine and some cake spray. This is for the crust. Okay. Then for the filling, it's going to be 4 blocks of 1/3 less fat cream cheese, which is Neuchâtel. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. And there is 1 cup of sugar, and that is where you can cut the sugar. If you want to use half a cup of sweetener with half a cup of sugar, then that you're going to have less sugar. Okay. And then there is 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor, 4 large eggs. That's where some of that cholesterol. I think they might have used 3. I don't know. I know mine tastes good. And then in the blah blah blah. What is that? In the red velvet part of the cheesecake, you will be adding 4 tablespoons of cocoa, 2 tablespoons of date sugar, and 6 good squirts of red food coloring. Because I couldn't get mine to do drops, it just squirted out. So 6 squirts or whatever till you get the red color that you want. Okay. So that's how you do that. And those are your ingredients. So the first thing you're going to do for the crust, which I did make the crust already. So the first thing for the crust, you're going to put your oven on 375 degrees. Then you're going to spray your pan with the cake spray or the butter spray, whichever one you want to use. And then you're going to take all those marshmallow pieces out of the bag of the s'mores, and you're going to crush up the others. Now, I haven't gotten to my bullet yet, so I had to crush it, put it the old school way, put it in a freezer bag, and then I used the hammer and gently crushed up those cookies. Okay. But I like the consistency better when I use the bullet or small ninja, whichever one. I couldn't find either one of them. So, anywho, girls gotta do what a girls gotta do. So then, once you crush them up, you're gonna get a small bowl and you're gonna pour that with the 1 tablespoon of sugar and the 3 tablespoons of softened margarine. Butter if you want to, but softened margarine is what I use. And so and then you're gonna stir it up real good. And if you want to, you can use one of those pastry cutters because you want to blend that margarine into those crumbs, cookie crumbs, real good. Then you will pour the crumbs on top of the pan, and then you kind of spread them out. And then you're going to bake it for 5 minutes on 375. Okay. Then, when those are done, you're going to take that pan out and you're going to reduce your heat to 325. You don't want no burnt cheesecake. Okay. And that's how that part goes. So now we're going to work on the filling. So, with the filling, and this is half, but you heard what I said. You're gonna usually use 4 cubes, blocks, or whatever. But Grandma Hershey is using 2 blocks because she already used half. So this is a half. We're gonna make a small. So this is a recipe that you can cut in half. If you don't have a big crowd to serve, you can cut it in half, and you'll have 8 servings instead of 16. But you're gonna still get the same calories and all that stuff. So let's put this down, and let's go ahead. And we're gonna do. Hopefully, I can get a good view. Last week, so I had a pretty good view. So we stick out this loveliness going on. We're gonna take this cream cheese and we're gonna put it in our large bowl. There you go, cream cheese. And then we're going to add, I think I was just had the chair a different way. Oops, I didn't mean the chair. Had my camera a different way. Oh. So we got the two cream cheese. We got the blocks of cream cheese. Then we have our sugar, the one that says 1 cup. And so, like I said, you can use half sweetener and half sugar, light, which would be good. Now, if this was dark, I would use half date sugar. But since, and you know what, I probably could have, because it is going to come out kind of dark, even though that I didn't want the white part to be brown. So that's just a thing with me, Grandma Hershey. Okay, so then we have the vanilla extract. Now, I couldn't find my little containers, and I did not want to use a big container for no spoon of vanilla extract. Okay, so we're going to put that in the measuring spoon and stick it in there. Pour it in there, rather. All right. Now, and let me tell you about this recipe. Grandma Hershey was freaking out. She couldn't find her recipe that had been written down already. Couldn't find it to save my life. Okay, so then I'm going online. Couldn't find it. The one I took all the changed the information on. Then I was just having a problem. I'm going like, oh, I'm just got to cancel the show. And then it was like the Lord say, the Master say, look, eat you something warm and calm yourself down. And so I did. And then it calmed down and everything came to me on what to do. So this recipe was on prayer. Okay. And I tell you, it worked. God know what he's doing. All right. So now we're going to cream. We got to share everything here. Oh, did I plug it in? No. Okay. Oh, don't go nowhere. You know, this is a live show. You get your bloopers here. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now we're going to cream this cream cheese and sugar and vanilla flakes. I still haven't gotten to my glass bowls yet either. Look at that. All right. Don't take long to cream it. All righty. So then after we do that, we're going to add the eggs. All right. Going to add the eggs, which is at room temperature. Your cream cheese is softened. Don't forget that, because you want it to just blend real quick. So we got our eggs. We're going to mix those into it. All right. Okay. Show you what that looks like. Maybe next time I can figure out what I did last time, because to me I had a better view. All this loveliness. But can you see how creamy that is? Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to, on a whole recipe, you would take 1 cup of the batter out. All right, so you're going to have a smaller bowl. And this is where we're going to get, tasty. This is where we're going to get the red velvet swirl from. So we're going to take some of the batter. Right there. We're going to put it in a smaller bowl. This is going to be our red velvet part. I'm a little doohickey. All this out of here. Because I tell you, this is really delicious. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're going to take that. I sure wish I can figure out what I did last time. I don't know. Pretty soon you'll be in my throat. Okay, we got some of that batter. Then we're going to take our date sugar and our cocoa, which I mixed in here together. We're going to put that in the batter. Then we're going to, I like to stir it up a little first. So let me grab this hand. I'm going to stir it up some for you. I miss my glass bowls. I'm really search hard this week to try to find those glass bowls, okay? Because then you could really see what's going on here. If I had my glass bowls. Look like I'm trying to keep a secret, and I am not. Grandma Hirsch don't need to keep no secrets. Not from you. Now, Grandma Hirsch not going to steer you wrong, okay? Not on purpose. Okay, I do want you to see that it is chocolate before we put the food coloring in. You see that chocolate? See, it's chocolate. Now, we're going to put 6 squirts. I'm going to show you. I tried to do drops. I'm going to show you what it did. Okay, you're going to see yourself. See, I just squirt out. Woo. 4, 5, 6 squirts. All right. And if it's not red enough for you, then put some more squirts. Just put squirt by, like 1 squirt at a time till it's the color that you want. So I'm really thinking, since this was half, that for the whole one, you may need 12 squirts. So, yeah, I think so. Ooh, don't drop this. Oh, Lord, that'll be a mess. Grandma heard that'd be the worst blooper ever. Grandma heard was to drop this. And you see this redness in it? I'm going to do 1 more squirt. How about that? But we want it to be red vivid. Because on the picture, it didn't look as red, but it was red. Okay? So I'm going to do 1 more squirt. So we're going to make that 14 squirts for the whole pan and 7 squirts for the half pan. Okay? It looks really good, and I know it's good because it got that date sugar. See that? How nice it looks? Okay, so now what we're going to do is first we're going to put the lid on this red food color. That would not be nice if that red food color fell on everything. Okay, so we're going to take the white batter and we're going to pour it on top of our crust. See, like this. Ta-da! Look how creamy. Oh, Jesus, excusez-moi. Look how creamy this is. Mercy, mercy. I think it's the heat from the oven that's getting me. I don't have no COVID or nothing like that, okay? Don't want y'all to think that. I think it's just I'm dry from this oven. Next time, Grandma Hershey's going to put some water nearby. How about that? Okay. And then we just kind of spread it out. See, my gadget got chocolate on it right now, so we're just going to use the measuring spoon. Take the rest of this off of this spatula. Yes. Yas. Okay. Then we are going to, what she didn't do was get her spoon and knife. Anyway, we're going to take our little gadget. We're going to put dollops. Now, all a dollop is just some of the batter. And we're going to put it. It's going to look like a dot when you put it in here. Okay. There's a dollop. Now they say do a dollop of daisy. We're doing a dollop of red velvet cream cheese. That's what we doing. A dollop of. Okay. You don't want to pour it on top because then you're not going to have the swirl. You're not going to be able to do the swirl. So you just want to do the dollops. Okay, I think I can get another dollop out of here. $1 Okay. All right. Now Grandma Hirsch gonna grab a butter knife. That's what you need. Don't you go nowhere. Butter knife. Ta-da! Jazz hands. I could do that good. The butter knife. Okay. And then we're gonna get this off of here. Put this somewhere in here. We don't want to miss nothing. This stuff is sure good. And then what you're gonna do is swirl. Okay. I'm gonna try to show you. Okay, so you see all these dollars, right? So you're gonna take the knife and you're just gonna go in there and you're gonna basically just play with your food through the knife. You're just gonna go twirling around, basically. Just gonna twirl around. We don't want it all to. We don't want to mix it in. We just want to twirl it and get some of those edges in there too. Otherwise, you'll have a white border and no swirl. Okay, let's get some of these edges in. And I tell you, it came out so beautiful, especially the middle of it. I was just wow. I was like my great grandson. Everything now is wow, wow. Even when he cried, he said, "Wow." He cracking me up. Okay, so now it's nice and swirly. I'm going to show you what it looks like with all the swirls. Can you see the swirly? That's what it looks like when you swirl it. Okay, so then at this point, this will go in the oven, and I can't move it back because I pulled the chair up too far. So this will go in the oven on 325. You're going to bake it for 40 minutes. And then you're going to let it cool for 20 minutes. Then you're going to refrigerate it for at least 3 hours. And after that, you got yourself a good old cheesecake. All right. So, anywho, since the kitchen angels made some last night, can you see how gorgeous that is? How gorgeous that is. Just think, I was having a panic attack and cried out to the Lord. And look at what he gave me as a reward. So this is the one that last night when I tasted it was warm. So today this is from the fridge after it's been sat all night. All right. So Grandma Hershey gonna taste it for you. Make sure that's not poison. How about that? Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I'm telling you. So did you see how the crust stayed on there, everything? Uh-huh. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. I'm telling you, girl, boys, whoever out there melts in your mouth. Now, you know, Grandma heard you got to take one for the team. All right, we don't want to leave your hand. Take another taste. Other side. Ready? Open wide. Gonna put this on the hook collar. Okay. So, anywho, now we got that done. Grandma Hurst needs you to do something for her. She needs you to go to the thumbs. Click the ones that go like this. Thumbs up. Then, if you have not subscribed already, go to subscribe. Click it, and then click the black bell. That way, every time Grandma Hershey come on, you will get an alert and let you know that she's coming on. Okay? Then after this show, which is going to be probably 1 more minute, I need you to share this with everybody you know. Share it with your family, share it with your friends, share it with your neighbors, and share it with your enemies because everybody got to eat. We got to feed the world. Okay? So now, let's do our shout outs. My classmate Vera. Thank you, Vera. To my beautiful niece in Colorado. To my good friend Susan. And my beautiful sister. And to my friend Hillary who asked for last week's recipe. And if you need the recipe, just email me, grandmahursheycooks@gmail.com. Spell with you. Okay? And then also, I wanted to say congratulations to the Chiefs who won the Super Bowl. Okay? And now my birthday shout outs. My oldest brother, London, his birthday. When we were kids, we used to say, London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. And he get mad. Shout out to you, brother. And then to my sister-in-law, Barbara. Both of them had birthdays in the last 7 days. And I just want to say happy birthday to you. So next week, we're going to do chicken pineapple fried rice. Yes, it's going to taste like sweet and sour chicken. So get ready for that on next week's episode at 5:30. Hopefully at 5:30 on next Tuesday. Okay. So if you had a birthday, you want the recipe, if you anything, just leave it in the chat or email me. If you have my phone number, you can text me. And Grandma Hershey gonna see what she can do for you, boo. Anyway, I want you to have a great day, great weekend. Enjoy your Valentine. Just love yourself. All right. God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Mwah. Let's see what this crazy mouse gonna do.